Are you not getting what you want from the people around you, whether it's at work or at home, and something's got to give? Here's one question you can ask yourself to get to the root of what's causing this. And that is, what message am I sending? And this is an unspoken, hidden message. Am I sending through my actions or my inactions? And sometimes that's accompanied by words, sometimes not. Your biggest clue as to what's going on is the other person's reaction to your behavior, to your message. Think of it as simply information that's being received. If you don't like what you see, we have the ability to change the input to get a different result. So that's the good news. It's fixable. But where do you even start? I'm not going to be able to solve this in one video, but I can tell you, here are some good places to look. And I wanted to also let you know this video is actually inspired by something that recently happened to me with an individual I was interacting with. After going through this exercise, I thought, gee, this is kind of helpful, and I wanted to share it with you. So step one is to set a little bit of time aside for some deep thinking. Take out a journal, new notebook, or a clean piece of paper, and carve out at least 10 minutes or so just to really think about this. In that time, really examine what your beliefs are in terms of how you view this person, how you normally interact with them, how you see them as a coworker, as a boss, or as a family member, and what you want that relationship to actually look like. So a couple examples of this are not stopping to talk to somebody. And I know, hey, if we have a seriously important meeting, that's a different scenario. But we're talking about the times that we get in our busy mode, but there could be an option to actually take a few moments to chat with someone to see what's going on, or if they need you for something, stopping what you are having to do just for a few minutes to really kind of connect with them and find out what's going on. Because when we don't, the interpretation or the message received by that individual is, you're so busy, I'm not important to you. I'm not even my opinion's not valued. I'm not valued because this person is not even making enough time for me, or even taking a moment to give me a small amount of attention. Another example is maybe you're tasked with something that you're not a fan of, you don't agree with, and you really are dragging your feet about whatever that is. And that's understandable. You may have good reason to do that. However, what's the actual message being received by the person who's asked you to do that? It's, my opinion's not valued, or they're not taking me seriously, or again, I'm not feeling important enough for this person to then take the action and respect what I have to say. So just think about that. And then if it's tough for you to do, try thinking you being in a similar situation and on the other side of the table, how would you react? How would that make you feel? Second step is go a little bit deeper and really examine what your thoughts are, your thought patterns are that make up those beliefs. And you might be surprised. And if you're not sure, the next time you have a similar incident, take a couple notes of observation of what was happening at the time. What were you thinking? What were you feeling? Where were you coming from? Step number 3 is to really then think about or decide what kind of new interaction you want. What kind of new working relationship or family relationship do you want to experience? And more importantly, how do you want this other person to experience you? What new beliefs would you need to operate from? What new thoughts would you have to start to choose? And then the final step is to come up with a plan to start to make incremental changes to what that looks like. I'll just give you a super quick example. The other day, I was having trouble finding an item in my bedroom. And in my head, I was just thinking, why is it so hard to find whatever this is? And immediately caught myself, and I thought, okay, I'm remembering how powerful our thoughts are and that we have the ability to change them at any moment. Just a really powerful little reminder. So I immediately changed the thought to, why is it so easy for me to find whatever the item was? And literally instantly I was able to find it. And I was like, that's a really good reminder of how powerful we really are and our thoughts are. So like I said, the good news is This is fixable. This is changeable. Is it easy? Is it going to happen overnight? Not at all. But these are the kinds of things that you can start to make slight adjustments to, where you'll start to see some positive change. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Jilda Vanderheyden, the CRO or Chief Resilience Officer of the nonprofit PATH, and our goal is to work with mission-driven organizations and help them create healthier, happier workplaces from the inside out, more from an executive coaching lens, along with some practical strategies to help get you there so that you can turbocharge your impact without all the burnout. And I also have 2 free gifts for you, a free guide on how to focus on your priorities, as well as a daily happiness booster. I'll put them in the link below. I strongly encourage you to get some support and some help with making your plan. Really think it out on your own and journal it out, and talk to a close friend about a way you can tackle this, or get a trusted advisor or coach to help you with this. Having that additional perspective is really helpful with different initiatives like this. I know you will make good use of this information, and please do share it with anyone else you think it would be helpful with. And please like and subscribe if you find this content to be valuable. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.